Welcome to the Maths Lab. In today's lesson, we'll be introducing differentiation and learning how to find derivatives using the first principle method. By the end of this lesson, you understand where differentiation comes from and how to differentiate a simple function from scratch. Firstly, what is differentiation? Differentiation is the process of finding the rate of change of one quantity with respect to another. It can also be thought of as finding the gradient of a curve at a particular point. Introducing the first principle formula. The first principle formula is f of prime of x is equals to limit delta x to 0, where f of x plus delta x minus f of x, that is function of x all over delta x. Now note that dy dx is equals to limit delta x to 0, delta x, delta y all over delta x. So, in order for us to understand what's going on here, let's look at one example first. Let's say y is equals to x squared. So this is our equation, and we are going to be solving it using the first principle of differentiation. So firstly, the first thing to do is to add the deltas, that is the change in quantity, that is for both x and y, to both sides. Delta x is the change in x and delta y is the change in y. So remember, our differentiation is the process of finding the rate of change. So you know that delta y is the change in y and delta x is the change in y. So we're going to do y plus delta y is equals to x plus delta x. Now we are going to put our delta x into where x is, because you know x is raised to power of 2. So we're going to do x plus delta x in brackets raised to power 2. Now let's go to the next step. Now basically we're going to be expanding x plus delta x in brackets raised to power 2, because this is not fully an equation. We want to get the differentiation of y equals to x squared, and this is not how we're going to get. So we have to break down this step. So basically what we're going to do is we want to breaking and expanding the right side. So this will be y plus delta y is equals to, so now to break this, we're going to multiply it 2 times. That is to be x plus delta x plus delta. This is what basically it means. That is x plus delta x into two places. X plus delta x in brackets x plus delta x. This is what it means. So in order for us to expand it, we need to multiply it. So this is where we do x times x, which will give us x squared. X times delta x will give us x delta x plus delta x times x, that would be x delta x plus delta x times delta x. That'll be delta x square. So now, if you notice the what's going on, these two are the same thing, so we add it together. That would be x square plus 2x delta x plus delta x square. So the next step now would be to make delta y the subject of formula. Then, in order for us to achieve this, we move y to the right side. So now it will be delta y is equals to x square plus 2x delta x plus delta x square minus y, because we moved it to the right hand side. Let's remember that in the beginning we said y is equals to x square. So we're going to replace x square for y. So replacing or substituting x square for y, because y is equals to x square. So that was what the question is. So basically we're getting rid of y. Now if you notice, this is x square, so this will cancel this, positive will cancel negative, it remains this. So the next step is to divide both sides by delta x. So this will be delta y all over delta x, 2x delta x plus delta x square. So now we're going to break it down individually. So each one will be divided by delta x itself, because this is still the same thing as this. We're just breaking it down into two places. So this will cancel this. So it will remain delta x, and this will cancel this. So it will be delta y all over delta x, so 2x plus delta x. Don't forget that we have a formula which says this: the y dx is equals to lim delta x to 0 of change in y all over change in x. So this should be dy dx is equals to lim delta x to 0 y all over. So dy dx is equals to lim delta x to 0 2x plus delta x. This means should limit delta x to 0. So this will be 2x plus 0, which will be 2x. So dy dx is equals to 2x. So dy dx, as is differentiation of y, and differentiation of x, as is change of y and change of x, is equals to 2x. For the equation y is equals to x squared. Okay, so we're going to be taking another example, but I want you to like take it all in, just look at it over again. So the next question would be y is equals to x cube. It's basically the same thing, but this is cube instead of square. So we're going to be reminding ourselves of the formula, which is dy dx is limit theta x to 0 theta y all over theta x. Firstly, the step 1, add change in y to y and change in x to x. So this would be y plus theta y is equals to x plus theta x cube. Step 2, expand x plus theta x cube. So it will be y plus theta y x plus theta x plus theta x plus theta x. Now, this is not complicated. We did it before. We can do it again. So let's bring it out so that we can understand it fully. What I'm doing. Let's take this two first. So it will be x times x will give us x squared. X times theta x will give us plus x theta x. Theta x times x will give us x theta x. Theta x times theta x will give us theta x squared. And don't forget, this is also in brackets where we are also timesing x plus theta x. So this will be x squared plus 2x theta x plus theta x squared. So we'll multiply it again. X plus x squared times theta x give us x cube plus x squared times theta x give us x squared theta x. 2x times theta 2x theta x times x will give us 2x squared theta x. As this 2x times x will give us 2x squared plus theta x. Plus this times this give us 2x theta x squared plus this times this will give us x theta x squared plus theta x cube. This has the same factor, so it will be 3x squared theta x plus this is also the same 3x theta x squared plus theta x cube. So it will be y is equals y plus theta y is equals to x cube plus 3x square theta x plus 3x theta x square plus theta x cube. Okay, so we have done step 2. Now step 3 would be to make theta y the subject of formula. This is by moving y to the right side of the equation. So this will be theta y is equals to x cube plus 3x square and let's not forget our step 4 would be substituting / replacing x cube for y. So this will be theta y is equals to x cube plus 3x square plus 3x theta x square plus theta x cube minus x. So this will cancel this. So this should be theta y is equals to 3x square theta x plus 3x square plus. So now step 5 would be dividing both sides by theta x. So this would be so this will cancel this to turn to 2. This will cancel this, it will turn to 1, and this will cancel this. So it will be theta y over theta x equals to 3x square plus 3x theta x plus theta x square. Now, the last step, which will be step 6, is using the formula where the x is equals to, that is differentiation of y and over differentiation of x is equals to limit theta x to 0. So this will be the x is equals to limit theta x to 0, where our theta y over theta x is this equation. So the final answer would be the x is equals to 3x square, because this will turn to 0 and this is already 0. So this is our final answer for y is equals to x cube. So we'll be doing question number 3. Question number 3 would be y is equals to 5x square. So basically, this is not different from what we have been doing so far. So the first step would be to step 1, add the change in y to y and change in x to x. So this is how it is. Y plus change in x, change in y, sorry. So this basically would be 5 open brackets x plus change in x square. So the coefficient does not change. So this will be y plus. So we are going to be expanding this. So this will be 5x square plus x delta x plus x delta x plus delta x square, which will be 5x square plus 2x delta x plus delta x square y plus delta y. The next step is open these brackets by multiplying 5 to all sides. So that'll be 5x square plus 10x delta x plus 5. So the next step is moving slash making delta y subject of formula. So this will be delta y is equals to 5x square plus 10x minus y. And let's not forget our question says y is equals to 5x square. So this will be delta y 5x square plus 10x delta x plus 5 delta x minus 5 delta 5x squared, sorry. So this could cancel this. So this should be delta y is equals to 10x delta x plus 5 delta x squared. So the next step will be dividing both sides by delta x. So this will be delta y divided by delta x will give us 10x delta x all over delta x plus 5 delta x square all over delta x. So this cancel this. So this will be delta y all over delta x equals to 10x plus 5 delta x. Then the formula, which is the y, the x is equals to limit delta x to 0. So this will be the y, the x equals to limit 10x plus 5 times 0. So this should be dy dx 10x or y equals to 5x squared. So this is all for the first principle. So in the future lesson, we will see faster methods of differentiation, but it is important to understand that they all come from the first principle. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.